This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined over Zoom by Danny Simpson. Danny, I do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to talk to me. How's life with you?
Yeah, I'm all good. Thanks for having me on. How you doing? I'm all good.
No, everything's going well on my side, kind of gearing up for the Dublin show at the end of this month. But you're fighting Danny Arons now. How did this originally come around?
Yeah, literally got basically a message and a phone call off Mum's, obviously Mum's Taylor. Would have been about 3.5, maybe 4 weeks ago now. Um, and just said someone's dropped out, which was obviously, as I now know, was Bevo. Am I interested in stepping in? Yeah, that I like boxing, which I've always liked boxing. Would I fancy it? And obviously, I had a couple of days thinking, is it? I know I was a bit unfit. I've been having, been on my summer holidays, been away, a bit overweight. And then I just thought, you know what? It's a challenge, and it's something that I think I needed at the time. And yeah, I got in a gym maybe a few days later, and I've just been trying to work hard and get ready for it ever since, really, and just excited to try something new.
Have you had any previous boxing experience at all? Did you box when you're younger? Is it or was it just brand new for yourself?
Brand new, literally like the things obviously I've learned already in like a few weeks. It's kind of blew my mind really how difficult it is, and I've got a lot now just the respect levels for anyone I've known before. I've got mates that I've not really took serious that don't realize what they put themselves through and how technical it is and how skillful it is what they do. So yeah, honestly, I was probably a little bit naive to I said how difficult it is to learn, and but no, I said I love boxing, but then once you actually get in with pro boxers and you see what they're doing, it's when you really get to see how what they put themselves through.
And which gym are you training at?
So I'm at Moston and Collyhurst in
Oh,
Manchester.
wait. So that is that with Pat Barrett?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I've known Pat for years now. I don't know if he'll
Oh
remember
yeah,
me or not. I say I know him. I don't know if he'll remember me, but I've interviewed Pat a few times. So you know, like yourself, Barrett in the gym, Lyndon Arthur.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there's a couple of other names that I interviewed
You
from
have to
there.
get up, man. You have to get up and see us. I'll see them.
No, I used to live in Manchester, but I interviewed them a few times on Zoom, and yeah, no, they're all really, really good people up there. How's Pat Barrett?
Yeah,
How's Pat Barrett training with him? He's very full on, very strict.
yeah. Listen, it's old school, but no, it's so basically Link is it's funny because he grew up with my dad. Pat and my dad, they grew up together. Um, so I've knew of Pat, but not like I do now, obviously with the training. But yeah, he's tough. He's put me through his paces. But no, I'm kind of old school anyway, like with the football stuff. And when I was at United, and the way discipline and stuff like that with like Roy Keane and people like that. And when I was coming up as a kid, so it feels like that again when he's on my case, he's telling me what to do. And no, it's like I said, and Lyndon's been in class with me, and Zelfa obviously, and even the rest of the boys, watching what they do every day and the work. It's been honestly, it's been 3 weeks, mate. I'll be honest with you, it's changed my life already just because, like I said, just getting back into training and routine and regime.
And you sparred yet?
Yeah, that's bad a few times now. Yeah, I don't think anything can prepare you to getting punched, but in the face. But listen, yeah, it's part of it, and I'm enjoying it. Listen, listen. I'm obviously I was a footballer. I'm not a boxer, so I've got that dedication, determination. I learn, I listen, and yeah, I've been in with some of the boys, and yeah, we've had a few little scraps, which has been good.
Do you see similarities in boxing and football in terms of just the discipline, the schedule, and like running early in the morning, the fitness side of things? Is it kind of nice to get back into the sport side of things, being the athlete?
Yeah, it is because listen, like anything, if people know with football, like I've not really played now for 2 years, and you miss the lads as well. I'll tell that in a minute. I miss, like I said, having a routine, being kind of told what to do. And then when you're not, when you're in bit, you get a bit lost sometimes, not sure what to do. So that's what boxing, even though it's only been 3 or 4 weeks, it's given me that already, that structure. But even like I said to the lads, like I was obviously used to being in a team for like 20 years. And obviously boxing, I thought was like obviously it's an individual sport, but like to go in the gym with the lads, I feel like it's football like that again because you're all together pushing each other and having a bit of banter. So
You've got all the camaraderie again, basically.
yeah, like I was a bit naive. I didn't think it was like that. But as soon as I've gone in, the lads they've accepted me and like I said, and it's you just feel part of their little team. I know they've been together and I've only just walked in, but just feels like that again. And when you stop playing football, that is one thing that like well I've missed anyway, definitely.
Okay, no, that's nice. It's nice to hear that obviously boxing can be quite lonely at times, so it's nice that you got a good team around you. But you're fighting Danny Arons. What do you know about Danny? Have you seen his boxing footage? What do you make of his skills?
Nah, but I've only now I've seen one little bit. I've not seen. I don't think he's put much up, but all I know really is that he's obviously he's known about it since maybe February. Um, and obviously no, obviously over the time he's got himself into a really good shape because obviously he wasn't, which is credit to him. But yeah, no, obviously I know I've seen his Instagram and he's obviously with all that and what he's doing in YouTube and obviously he's done great. But in terms of him, how he fights or how he trains, I've not seen anything yet. It'll just be all we'll see on the night, won't we? Yeah.
Did you see his recent black eye?
I did see that. Yeah, I did. I don't know. Obviously, that's from sparring. Yeah. It looked a bit nasty. That. I think I got a few lips, but nothing in my eyes yet. So no, he's obviously sparring. He's obviously giving it a proper go. So yeah, he's. I think that was the other day, wasn't it? So yeah, we've got 2 weeks today, isn't it? Now till we fight. So yeah, we'll see how it is when we get there that night.
No, certainly. How do you reckon it'll go though? And I know it's very, very early days and it's a cliche to ask, how do you reckon it plays out? But in your mind now, how do you reckon it goes with Danny on the 31st?
Listen, everyone that goes into a fight is going to be there saying, "Listen, you don't go in think you go in thinking you're going to win, and that's what you got to visualize." Like I said, we've got two people there that yes, I've obviously been an athlete, but you know, sort of like fighting and boxing, I think for me are two different things. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, he obviously I know he's had a bit longer. I back myself. I'm sure he's backing himself. But yeah, we're going in and listen, it's entertainment, it's fun, and I hope that people enjoy it because that's what they want. So obviously, I'm going to back myself and hopefully try and take him out.
Can you get a prediction from you? Are you thinking a stoppage win in your mind?
Yeah, no, look, I think I've just been focused on actually me at the moment. I think nearer the time, still got a couple of weeks. Near the time, I'll probably try and give a prediction. But at the minute, I don't want to say too much. I'm gonna keep it on my chest because I'm on my nice little journey with it at the moment with Pat and with the team. But yeah, I'm going in to win obviously and have a bit of fun. And look, I'm gonna be walking out to what is it, 13,000? I think we'll be there.
Yeah, around that. It's pretty much sold out
Yeah,
now.
and
It will
and,
sell out in
and
5 weeks.
everyone's saying that obviously football walking out to like different stadiums, Wembley, Old Trafford and stuff. But I think from the boxing, I said when you walk out there on your own and ready to walk into a ring, it'll be just some crazy experience. So that's what I've missed, and that having that feeling of anxiety and excitement and bit of nerves, and that's all I'm where I am at the moment with the training. So nearer the time, I'll give you a bit more of an update of what I think.
You're gonna right now. You're like, oh, okay. I quite like doing the interviews. By the time you get a fight week, you'll be like, Fred, no more interviews because the amount of media that we kind of cover in the event because it'll be quite big. But is this a one-time thing for you? Do you look to box more in the future?
No, look, because I think I didn't. I'm surprised at how much I know. Even though it's tough, difficult, the training but I think I didn't realize how much I've enjoyed it. So, I'm hoping that I'm gonna keep training because I'm actually loving learning actually out of box and the skills and everything. I'm learning something new every day, which is what I am like. I've always been a little grafter, so to speak. So I think I will carry this on, just for my mental health and just for life in general. And like I said, being part around of a team. So nice and hopefully this goes okay and I continue it. And look, I've had what 3 or 4 weeks it would have had, so the thought of maybe having 10 or 12 weeks It excites me. So yeah, we'll see.
What about you versus Rio Ferdinand? Rio used to do a lot of boxing back in the day, about 3, 4 years ago. What about that on the fight card?
Yeah, listen, I know Rio. I'm not gonna call Rio out. Nah, he's a bit bigger than me. Obviously we used to play together. I know he tried it. I've actually seen some of the clips actually, but listen, no, I think it'll be interesting to see, if people when they see that night, if anyone comes out and starts calling me out, that's what. Obviously, I'm a boxing fan, so I used to love all that. So I'm looking forward to seeing if anyone's looking at this that's not piped up yet, thinking, "Oh, I'd love to fight Danny Simpson," after they see what happens there.
You'll get a few footballers come back from the pub after watching the fight, and then they start tweeting, and they wake up the next morning and they're like, "Sugar, maybe I shouldn't have just did that." So I'm sure, yeah, you might get a few people. Well, I know Wayne Rooney has always been tempted, so we'll see if he ever fights. But before we
Yeah.
wrap this up, anything else come up for yourself? Anything cool?
No, like I said, it's just because I feel like obviously I'm trying to cram everything in a short window before this fight, just trying to just do as much as I can. I think me and Danny will be meeting actually. Don't obviously you put it out. Don't It's not 100%, but I think we might be meeting and doing something for the promo next week in London. So we'll get to meet face to face or face off, some kind of thing like that. So that'll be next week in and around the training. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. Yeah.
Well, I can imagine it'd probably just be a face-off where you do like the sit-down head-to-head. But Danny, a lot of Danny's content is to do with football as well, so it's quite a good. You created quite a good target audience for this one. But yeah, you spoke very, very well here, Danny. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you on fight week. Exciting times
Yeah,
ahead.
man. See you there. We'll have another catch up. Yeah. Cheers.